I think at the very top, Joy, I'm going to start with the gesture from one of the players. Normally, we look at it as an on-field gesture, what's happened on the field, who's in the team, who's not. But when you talk about 50,000 and Pat Cummins, it's not anything to do with runs or wickets, but that fabulous gesture, Joy, about his donation.
I was delighted to hear about it. I remember Pat Cummins from being a fresh-faced kid in 2014 in the Kolkata camp, and he always had this hunger to know, how can I make a difference? What charities can I visit? And he and Ryan Tendushkar at that point in time went and did quite a bit out there whenever they could. They'd visit local charities and do stuff. He's always wanted to. Of course, in the last couple of editions, they've not had the opportunity really to go out of their hotels. But I think he decided that, and if you see it, it's a very thought out thing. He said that, we're thinking of whether we're playing or not, but we're giving people an opportunity, some joy in these evenings. So what we can do is give them that joy and also help contribute. And I think no words can say it. I think also it's important for somebody to be a leader, and he's led the way by doing it publicly, and that's fantastic.
And I think the voice for me of someone who's actually out there playing makes a huge difference. All our collective voices, for you on the field and on our show, for all of us on the show, we continue to say it, that yes, our thoughts are with everything that's going around, but these are times when everyone's doing their little bit. And for some, it's that 7:30 that they look forward to within the confines of being safe, Pommy.
Yeah, look, if the Indian Premier League is going to help in that way by getting people to sort of stay at home and make sure that they keep themselves out of harm's way, then it's a good thing. It is a difficult thing to understand because there is also a difficulty in terms of trying to help. And Pat Cummins' gesture is a fantastic one. I mean, the fact that he could even think of it and do it and then go through with it it's fabulous. It shows, as Joy is saying, that the guy is compassionate, that he's kind of aware of all that's going on around him. We all have to be aware of what's going on. We all have to be compassionate and sort of try and help where we can help. And as you say, hopefully the tournament and something to look forward to at 7:30 every evening is helping the country at large. There are, of course, a few players, Joy, who, go ahead, make your point and I'll...
Just before that, I want to go to one more point. And, a lot of players are giving, and I happen to know a lot of players personally are donating, personally are doing stuff. And they're saying that, why do we need to tell the world we're doing it privately? And I see their point of view. I only want to put forward one thing in this situation. In 1956, one of the most deadliest diseases in America was polio. Okay, a lot of children were afflicted by polio. And it used to happen all the time. It was rampant. And, there was a lot of fear about vaccines for polio. Nobody likes being pricked with injections and stuff like that. So what happened was, at that time, the star of America, probably the biggest star in America and even in the English-speaking world at that time, was Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley went on national television and got himself vaccinated for a polio vaccine. Okay, within that year, you will not believe it, 80% jump immediately overnight. Okay, and within the next couple of years, almost 95% of America had been vaccinated. By the 70s, polio was over. It's important. We are for people who follow our heroes. So I know a lot of them are doing great good out there. But if you are, also go out there and tell them. There was a great initiative about wearing masks, which was done out there by the commentary team. I think, Pommy, you were a part of that. And I think it is important. It's important to give, but it's also important to publicly give, because money is important. The money and the value we give is important, but the stature as public figures, the responsibility, and what we do to inspire people, or what the cricketers do to inspire people, is even more important.